So before all of this happened, before things were closed, before we were all in self-isolation, I actually did 2 big thrift trips. So I did one right before I went to the Philippines, so maybe like a month and a half, 2 months ago, and then one right when I came back. Now, I did not vlog those experiences. I didn't make thrift with me's because I just wanted to purely enjoy the thrifting experience and enjoy the company of the friends that I was with. And then I kind of just put that stuff aside, and as I was brainstorming this week's content, I was like, wait a second, I have stuff to do a thrift haul with. This one is going to be the home decor thrift haul, and then I'm going to do actually probably a collective like spring haul because I have a bunch of stuff to share with you guys, thrifted and then not thrifted. So that will be a separate video coming in the near future. But today's video, we are going to look at all the thrifted home decor pieces that I picked up over the last whiles. I was really so excited when I saw the collection of stuff that I had set aside, and I actually usually keep a rainy day thrifting pile haul for times like this when I really need a video, when I don't feel up to making a video, when things just don't work out how I planned. I have stuff for a video. So it's like my rainy day emergency thrifting stuff. And related to that, today's video is also sponsored by Empower. Now, I've talked about Empower before. Empower is an amazing banking and budgeting app. And right now, more than ever, I think we all can tell how important it is to be on top of your money, to know where your finances are at, to have some sort of rainy day savings put away. And as I just mentioned, having those extra put away thrifted items was so incredibly helpful. And in the same way, having a rainy day savings fund, I mean, you need it in times like this. It is so helpful to have that emergency fund, to have money set aside for when things don't go as planned, that you can dip into, that you can reach for in times of crisis, in times of an emergency, in times of just a rainy day. A couple cool things about Empower. The first one is that they have an automated savings feature. So this automated savings feature is going to allow you to set up how much you want to save per month, per week. So for example, if you want to save up $100 every month to go towards this emergency fund or to go to any sort of like savings, what you can do is set up a weekly savings thing of $25 per week. That will allow you to save $100 per month. And every week, it will pull out $25 from your checking account and put it into this savings account. It's automated. You can save money without even having to think about it. And it just takes it, it puts it away for you. And then when you need it, it's there. Budgeting is also a really important thing to do right now. Create a zero-based budget where all of your income is going into the necessary categories of bills, rent, groceries, entertainment, auto, and then also consider savings. Then once you have your budget created, you can set up spend trackers within the app, which actually track how you're doing with your budget. It'll show you a progress bar and a percentage of how you're doing with that budget. So if it's $200 for groceries, you've already spent $100 this month, it'll show a progress bar of 50% and that you have $100 left for the month to spend. So this really keeps you accountable. Are you overspending? Are you underspending? Are you right on budget? And having these spend trackers really let you know where you might be a little too loose with your money, where you might need to adjust your budget, and it really just helps you be so financially responsible. And then last thing, you also get these really cute peach debit cards, which I would recommend because it's very cute. You guys know I love pink. If you want to check out their amazing budgeting tools and automated saving feature, I will have them linked down in the description box where you can check them out, get some more information, and try them for yourselves. So now with that, let's hop on into the video. The first thing we have in today's haul are some baskets. Now, if you guys have been following my channel for a while, been watching some of my videos, you guys know that I do have a love for baskets. I always have use for them around my house to hold things, to use decoratively, more functionally, practically. So I picked up a couple. So this first one was 99 cents. This little like all-in-one handle basket. I've never seen a basket quite like this. I found this at some random thrift store near my hometown, and I just thought it was so cute. And this actually has been put into use, but I kept the price tag on it to remind myself that I hadn't like put it in a haul yet. But so far what I've been using this for are my fabric scraps. So I've been getting more into sewing and creating things and just like making stuff. I have a bunch of like vintage patterns that I picked up that I've been picking up. I just have a plethora of vintage patterns, and I can't believe I found it for 99 cents. And then at the same store, I found 3 more baskets. They had quite the basket selection. So 2 of the 3 are actually I think part of like a set. I don't know, they're like kind of matching. So they look like this. They're just some little round baskets, and the pattern of each is very similar, so that's why I think they are maybe part of a set. But I was thinking for this one, I might put it under my TV or on my coffee table to use more decoratively. And this one, I was thinking I'd put on my nightstand by my bed because I always have like little hair ties or hair clips or like my jewelry that I take off at the end of the night if I forget to take it off before I get into bed. Having a little basket to put those things in so they don't get lost. My cat doesn't knock them off the nightstand thinking they're toys. Having them in here would keep them nice and safe. The last basket that I picked up is this little one. This one is in a lighter shade, and it's definitely a more, it's not as open as a woven. The straw being woven is not as tight. I mean, wait. The woven straw is a tighter weave. It looks different from this one. That's all I'm trying to say. Cool. Details. You know, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one. I'm gonna find a use for it. There's always a use for a basket in my house because we got a lot of things that need to go a lot of places. So all three of these baskets were each 99 cents. I will be returning there for all my basketing needs once we are not trapped inside. Now, this next thing that I got is kind of weird, and my friend who I was with, her name's Cynthia, she thought it was really cute. Once I explained my vision to her for this, she was like, yes, you have to get it. So what I picked up is this little strawberry. So this is actually apparently a jar, and it didn't have a lid, so I think the green little strawberry fringe that would go on top would have been the lid, but there was no lid, so it was like pretty deeply discounted. I think it was only, yeah, it was $3 because there was no lid. And I was like, wait, what if I made this a pot for my plants? I put some soil inside. I put maybe like little succulents to kind of emulate the little strawberry fringe. I don't know what it's called, just the stem, the green hair bits of the strawberry. I'm gonna call them green hair. The green hair of the strawberry. So I'm really happy I found this. And for only $3, I thought it was a good find. See, that is one of the beautiful reasons why I love thrifting. You can see something and it was meant to be something else, or it was old, or maybe it's like not complete, it's not a set, or maybe it's like a little broken or something, but it can be used for something else. It can be repurposed. It can be something entirely different than what it was originally intentioned for, and you can make it something new. And it really goes to show that someone else's junk is someone else's treasure. This was my treasure. Next up is another piece of someone's probably junk that ended up being my treasure, and I'm so happy about it. It is this gold ornate frame. I think this is so cute. I think it's so beautiful. I have been super into, I don't know, having like gold ornate detailing. So when I saw this for $1.95, I was like, heck to the yeah. I was thinking about getting some sort of art print, maybe printing out one myself, or maybe ordering one, just taking this and putting it on the wall as is. I've seen frames just be put on the wall like naked like this, and that also looks cute. So next, I think is probably the most like hot mess express thing that I picked up that needs a little bit of help, but I see a lot of beauty in it. And there are these two picture frames with these beautiful floral prints inside. It kind of reminded me of a print that you might see at Urban Outfitters on one of those like tapestries or like floral guides or fruit guides or butterflies. You know what I'm talking about. I love this art style, and I love how this is not a white background for the print, that it's more of a off-white, kind of like a yellowed aged white. It gives a bit of character to it. The only thing I don't like about this is just the frame. I don't like this color. It's not really my style, so I was thinking I would spray paint this to be something else, maybe, I don't know, a gold or maybe a white. I'll have to play around with it and figure it out, but I definitely do want to paint this. One, because I don't like this color, and then also because there's a lot of chipping. And then the second one looks like this, and I think with a little bit of help, with a little bit of painting, and also fixing the back, because these are definitely pretty old. It's just pretty beat up. I think after maybe taking this paper off and then fixing the little things that hold the frame into place. Some of them are sticking out. Kind of stabbed myself when I picked this up. Allegria kind of stabbed herself when she picked this up. So I want to fix that and make it less stabby. Next up, we have another thing that needs a little bit of help, but definitely has a lot of potential, and it is this absolutely beautiful ornate mirror. So right now, the thing that I don't love is this yellow coloring behind the gold. So it's like a pale Easter yellow with gold half paint on it, which I think is the style. I don't think someone like half painted it, but what I want to do with this is I want to cover up the mirror with some blue tape and then spray paint the entire frame to be a true gold. And I think that's going to look so beautiful. This mirror is absolutely so big. It's half of my body size. So this is probably like a, I don't know, 2.5 foot mirror. And I got this for $7.99 at Goodwill, which I was pretty happy about because mirrors can be quite pricey. And the last true home decor piece that I picked up, and I say this because I have a book also that relates to home decor that I'll show you in just a second, is this big oval mirror. I think this is so stunning. I love the shape of this mirror. I love how big it is. It's so pretty. I don't, again, love the color. It kind of reminds me of my parents' kitchen table growing up. So it kind of brings it back to like those chairs that every family had. Like, I feel like every family had these chairs, and this is kind of like that same look. So I want to paint this, I think, white, and then maybe I might hang it above. If you guys watched my decluttering video, I talked about how we moved our calyx from being a bookshelf to being more of like a side table next to the bed, and it looked really cute. And I think this spray painted white would look really nice hung on the wall above the calyx. I think that would just look so lovely. So that is my current potential plan, but I think this would look really pretty. I think it's a gorgeous mirror. I love the shape of it. The only thing I don't love is that it is so heavy. Oh my goodness. When I was carrying this out of the thrift store, first of all, it was raining, so it was very slippery and it kept almost slipping out of my hands, and then the rain made the wood smell, and it was a whole situation. But this thing is a heavy mirror. This wood is heavy, this mirror is heavy, and I was like, just don't drop this. This was $16.99. And the last thing in this home decor haul, this book is called Styled. It's by Emily Henderson, and it says secrets for arranging rooms from tabletops to bookshelves. Now, I really need this in my life because sometimes I have a shelf and I'm like, okay, how do I make it look cute? A lot of photographs and pictures and tips and tricks. And I just really like that because sometimes I feel like some of these books are very like tips based, and then there's not examples, so you're like, okay, cool, but how do I apply that? I have been wanting to redecorate so many areas of my house for so long, and now that I have this book, I feel like I'm gonna have some guidelines on how to do it and make it look good. So yeah, that is today's haul. Yay! And that is a wrap on today's thrifted home decor haul. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys liked seeing what I picked up. And I'm also really happy that I finally got to share all of this with you guys because I've been holding on to some of it for quite some time. I would love to know what your favorite piece from today's haul was. Let me know in the comment section. I think my favorite piece, I think I do like that yellow to be gold rectangular mirror. I think that is going to be so pretty once I spray paint the edges, the frame of the mirror. And then I also really like the print in the oval frame, the floral print. I think that is so pretty. I don't love the frame as much, but the print specifically I really like. So now let's hop into our quote of the day segment. And today's quote of the day, I thought it would be fun if we did a money related quote because we talked about money. Today's video was sponsored by a banking money saving type of app. And today's quote reads, "Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving." I really like that quote because it truly shows the importance of saving money. And as I talked about at the beginning, having savings is just, so incredibly essential and crucial. And having that rainy day savings fund is going to help you out so much. So think on all of that as we go into the week. I hope you guys are staying safe and staying inside and that things are well for you. Know that I'm always sending my love for you. And I always hope the best. And I really do love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys watching my videos. I appreciate you being here with me during this time. I really hope I can bring you guys some positivity and light and love throughout all of this not such great time. So I love you guys so much. Thank you again, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.